How do you do? Storyteller here, back in what is probably going to be our final episode of Hidden Mysteries Titanic. Let's jump right into it, not waste any time. Let's see. Oh, that's right, we just hit the iceberg, and we're waiting to see what happens. Oh, we got a crank handle.
Came loose. Oh well, this compartment could do with the fresh air.
I have orange slices.
I think I'll leave my window open for a bit. Air the place out.
Sounds like a good idea. Nothing else in here, apparently?
If Robert's asleep, it will be difficult to wake him from out here. Why did he insist on separate cabins?
That's a good question. I don't know.
Robert, are you in there? Why aren't you answering?
Yeah, because he's asleep. That's a pretty good reason.
I'm sorry to disturb you, Montague.
Not at all, Mrs. Ashley. I was not yet asleep when I heard a rather disturbing noise coming from just outside. I'm afraid it spooked Bexley. He's entrenched beneath the bed and will not come out.
Perhaps he could be lured out.
He does
That's
have
not
a
a bed.
penchant for herring. But to be frank with you, it would bother me none too much if he stayed put for the rest of the journey.
Montague, do you have any idea where Mr. Ashley is? I've knocked on his stateroom door, but there's no answer.
Yes, Mr. Ashley was, well, rather soused, I'm afraid. He might have slept through the noise, or perhaps he simply didn't think it was worth rousing himself for.
And you? Did you think it was worth rousing yourself for?
I did indeed. Since I'm awake, I'm heading to the lounge. Might I bring Ma'am something back?
No, thank you, Montague. If you happen across Robert, would you kindly tell him I'm quite anxious to speak with him?
Of course. Although I wouldn't hold out much hope, Mrs. Ashley. I'm certain he is still in his bed. Perhaps you had best occupy your time conspiring to get his attention.
Short of sounding the ship's alarm, I'm not sure what I can do. But I will try. Thank you, Montague.
Good luck, Ma'am.
I'm guessing soused means drunk.
Come here, Bexley. He never did like me much.
Okay, that's fair. Oh, crank handle.
It's a perfect fit.
Of course it is, because it's the same crank handle. Oh!
I can just see into Robert's room if I lean out the window. I know what you're thinking. A leap is out of the question.
Did you just break the fourth wall?
I can just see...
Nothing else in here? How about musician storage? Find 10 hidden bells. Well, they're not very well hidden. One more. Oh, there it is. Never mind.
These bells look as if they belong to a collar of some sort.
Oh, a cat collar. Okay, do I give that to the cat? Wait, is there anything else in here? No. Alright. Kitty, 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 kitty.
I need to use...
No? Alright. It was worth a try.
Oh,
Kelly.
the smell. Let's see if I can find something here Bexley might find appetizing.
Why does the kitchen smell? Oh, sardines. Alright. Yeah, why would the kitchen smell? That's not good. They don't really stand out very well. There's one more. Somewhere. Here, fish, fish, fish. Where is it? Oh, yeah, I would have never seen that. Yes, I cheated. That's okay. I got all the others. I've been doing well. Alright, now maybe we can give it to the cat.
Look, Bexley, it's your favorite. Sardines. That's a good girl. A good boy. I meant good boy.
Intriguing dialogue. Belt collar. Oh, I have the cat now. Why do I have the cat? Why did I want the cat?
I can't do that.
Yeah, I know. Why are you
No.
just carrying a cat around? In your pocket. But you don't even have pockets. You're wearing a dress. Where
There's
do you
nothing
have that cat? Maybe...
I don't think...
Well, what are you gonna do with the cat? Not its intended use. What sort of intended use does a cat have? They're pretty I mean, they're cute, but they're pretty useless. No. Do I throw the cat? Oh no! Seriously?
Let the havoc commence.
What the... Who let that blasted cat in
Well, at least he
here?
was asleep.
Aha! The master has awoken.
Wow. You just threw a cat across a balcony. I'm pretty sure that's animal abuse.
Robert, are you awake?
Ugh,
Obviously.
blasted cat. How on earth did he sneak into my cabin?
Oh, he's a crafty one, no mistake.
Oh, yeah.
Did you hear that horrible noise a little while ago?
Yes, it was awful. I almost threw him off the balcony. He has bells on his neck. What sort of fresh horror is that?
No, I meant before that. You didn't hear a scraping noise? It sounded like nothing I've ever heard.
What? No, I don't know what you're talking about, Margaret. Can't we discuss this in the morning? I have a pounder.
You're drunk. Really, you're not worried at all, or I would think you'd be worried about anything that might endanger your new wife. Let's not be nagging. Let's just say you aren't worried at all.
Really? You aren't worried at all?
Of course not, Margie. This is Titanic. What could possibly go wrong? It was probably a small explosion from one of the furnaces. Nothing to get riled about. Let the stokers handle it. Now, I've got to get to bed. Good night. We'll talk in the morning.
Odd.
Jerk.
That didn't reassure me at all. I think I'll go have a word with the captain. Perhaps he can set my mind at ease. Sorry, Bex. It's back to Monty's room for you.
There we go. You see, animal abuse. 12 a.m. Or midnight, if you prefer.
Captain, may I disturb you for
How
a
did
moment?
you get up
Oh,
here?
Mrs. Ashley, we're a bit busy here.
Well, then let me get right to the point. Have we had a collision?
Mrs. Ashley, really, everything is under control. Rest assured that I will inform the passengers as soon as we have thoroughly evaluated the situation.
Don't give me that line, Captain. Tell me what's going on here now. Or, right, of course. You must observe protocol. Yeah.
Right.
To be
of
respectful.
course, you must observe protocol.
This isn't about protocol. It's just meet me in the sitting room in a moment and I will explain.
Thank you, Captain.
Captain's sitting room.
Now, I've only a moment, Mrs. Ashley. In truth, you were correct.
We
course
hit
we're
something?
correct.
I knew it. What was it?
An iceberg.
Are we going to sink?
Mrs. Ashley, this is Titanic. We are going to be just fine. Perhaps a little late into port. That is all.
I don't believe you.
Mrs. Ashley, you have to leave this in the hands of the crew. We are trained to handle these events. Now, please, I must get back to work.
Fine, if you won't be straight with me, I will find out for myself.
Just try not to get underfoot. There is much to be done.
Fair enough. Wow, that's confusing.
Not sure I understand this, but some of it looks pretty straightforward.
Oh, yeah. Really helpful. Oh, wait. No. Transmitting room.
Excuse me?
I'm sorry, ma'am. You can't be in here. We're transmitting urgent communications.
Oh. And what might those communications be?
I'm sorry, ma'am. Confidential. Now, I really must ask you to leave.
Fine.
You mustn't touch any of that.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Blah, blah, blah. Receiving room.
This must be where Titanic receives wireless messages. Quite fascinating.
It is. I'm curious how it works.
I know this machine was meant to receive messages from distant ships. I wonder if it would receive messages from this ship as well.
That's actually really clever. Wow. Okay. But it didn't have fuses or anything in it, so guess we need to collect some stuff first. Wait.
It's a chart for decoding Morse code.
Oh, good. Because I can't read Morse code.
I can't reach the steam whistle's pull cord. It's like a small kite.
Why would I want to pull the cord? That seems like a bad idea. What am I doing exactly? I need to get rid of you. Oh, hello. I feel like I'm missing things, though. Doesn't stuff go in there? Wait. It's making electronic noises. I feel like I'm missing things, though. Don't things go in there? Wait, hold on. So we have... Hold on. Can I write this down? Sorry, just writing stuff down so I can solve this. Down, down, up. And there we go. I think I have all I need now. If this will actually work, which I'm sure it won't. Need that down, that up, down, down, up. We have this at 40. This right, right, left. Am I missing something? I feel like things go in there.
I've done all I can.
Oh, okay, there's nothing to be done there. Okay, that's what it was, because I got them in line, but I feel like I'm missing things.
It's a...
Morse code, yeah. I need to get rid of you. Is there anything... Oh, I took a life ring. Why did I take that? I don't know. I want that telescope. Chart thing that doesn't help me. Can't talk to you. And there was nothing in here, really, because I can't deal with that right now. Oh, life ring.
Let's see if I can toss...
Oh, is this like an actual game I have to do?
Huzzah! I wasn't named Miss Stowe on the World Fet Queen for my dressmaking skills alone. Let's
Are
see
you
what
actually
sort
called
of
that?
havoc this causes.
A woman after my own heart.
Oh my! That was much louder than I expected.
All hands on deck! All hands on deck!
Oh, hello!
You didn't just blow the whistle, did you?
Of course not.
I would never
A
do
uniformed
that.
gentleman did. He went off, I don't know. That way.
Sure. Sure.
There sure do seem to be a lot of unused parts lying about here.
Taking the hint. I think that's it. There we go. Well, excuse you.
I need to... No.
I don't know what goes where.
I need to use...
There. Oh, I'm still missing one.
Everything
there it
else
is.
there seems to be essential to the equipment.
Blah, blah, blah. There we go.
Now that sounds
Yay.
interesting. If only I understood it.
Oh, decoded message. Wow.
MGY CQD 41N 50W? It would seem I've merely exchanged one code for another. I bet Mr. Tavalouris could help me decipher this. And he
Oh,
might know
creepy
even
guy.
more than the captain about the state of the ship. I'd best get to a mirror.
I'd best get to a mirror. 12:38 a.m. Where's the ship?
Ah, Mrs. Ashley.
How did you get down here?
I thought perhaps I had not seen the last of you. Do, come in.
I'm not here to chat, Mr. Tavaloris. I'm here to get a straight answer from somebody on the state of this ship.
Whatever do you mean?
Is it possible you do not know? We collided with an iceberg not 20 minutes ago. The crew is in a frenzy.
I didn't hear anything, although I did wonder why we were reversing engines.
Nobody aboard will tell me the truth about our situation, so I contrived to eavesdrop on the ship's outgoing wireless messages. But I can't make heads or tails of them. Do you think you might?
Yes, of course. Let me see what you have.
What is it?
This is a distress call. The captain believes the ship will sink. The iceberg
right.
must have breached several watertight containers. If that's true, the ship is sinking as we speak.
Are you sure?
No, I'm not. 10 minutes ago, I would have told you the ship was utterly unsinkable. I need to do some calculating.
What am I supposed to do?
I don't know. If the ship is sinking, the bilge compartments will be the first to fill. There are several on this deck. Perhaps you could check on them while I do some more calculations.
Yes, fine. Where are these rooms?
Down the hall is the bilge assembly. It's a pump system that moves water between bilge compartments. From there are tunnels leading to each of the 3 main bilge holds. The squash court, the Turkish bath, and the third-class showers.
Why those rooms?
It's a question of volume, my dear girl. Those are the largest lower deck rooms aboard. Check all 3 and let me know if there's any water in them quickly.
I didn't get a word of that. But okay.
I have my orders.
Okay, no water.
Can't get...
Oh, it's completely flooded.
The walls and floor are damp, but at least there's no standing water.
Standing water. Square lever. Alright.
The walls and floor are damp, but at least there's no standing water.
But the middle room is completely flooded.
I can't get in there. I checked all 3 bilge rooms.
And?
The squash court is completely flooded. I can't even go in there. The Turkish bath seems empty, but damp. Same with the third-class showers.
I see. It's worse than I expected.
What can we do?
Well, the first thing we have to do is stop this.
There we go, I'm back.
Don't worry. I'm going to get that crane unjammed if it's the last thing I do.
Okay, I'm apparently gonna uncram the Jane. I was not listening at all because distractions.
Mr. Rossetti is right. These...
Oh, I got a key. I probably shouldn't
Mr.
take
Rossetti
that.
is right.
Okay, so it's stuck. But apparently I can grab it with something. Do something to it.
A burlap sack of limes. The fabric is thick. I can't possibly get it open with my bare hands.
What made you think that had... Well, I was right up that I needed limes. What made you think there were limes in that? I have a knife. What made you think there were limes in that?
The crane grumbled to life. Perhaps now I can use the controls to move it.
This isn't the one that was broken, though. Oh! I can see the other thing. Hold on. Hold on. Ideas. Oh! Oh, I'm so smart. Oh, I'm so smart. Watch this. I probably just broke it.
You did it?
Didn't even break a sweat.
Apparently, I underestimated you.
You're hardly the first. Now, about our deal.
Yes, of course. But I'm still under orders to begin unloading boats. I'll meet you at the elevator and send you to whatever floor you wish. But I must return here immediately after.
That will be fine.
Oh, I have a lime now. I can make you a drink. So, brandy, gin, vodka, brandy, gin, vodka, lime.
There, I've made a drink.
Wait, did
Of
I need
sorts,
ice?
Anyway.
Nah, probably not. There.
Here's your drink, Robert.
Are you joking?
Oh, come on! Maybe it was Vermont? Vermont? brandy, vermouth, and gin. Not vodka. Do I need ice? No, I don't need ice. And lime.
1 Bermuda highball.
There we go.
I've half a mind to down it myself.
Yeah, good point. There.
Blasted drink, Robert. Will you come to the elevators now?
Perfect. So be it. I will meet Milady there, if that will make her happy.
The only thing that would make me happy at this point would be dry land.
But we got him to move, so that's good.
Oh, so glad to see you both.
Yes, well, as I mentioned, Mrs. Ashley, I cannot stay. What deck do you wish to go to?
E-deck, please.
One of you will have to hold the door to prevent it from closing once you reach E-deck.
Not to worry, garçon. I will disavow my good lady wife of any of her idle fantasies without leaving the comforts of the lift.
All right then, E-deck. I hope you find what you're looking for.
Funny. I hope she doesn't. By the way,
That's a good point.
Is there a bar on E-deck?
I thought you were gonna hold that open. Oh. Well, ouch. 1 minute later.
What just happened?
Oh.
Robert, are you okay? Robert?
He does not look okay.
Oh, Robert, please wake up. He's still breathing. He must have hit his head when the elevator jerked to a halt. I need to find a way out of here. And I need to wake him up.
Yeah, or he just passed out because you just gave him a drink heavy enough to knock out anybody.
He's out like a light.
I got a pipe. Just in case he wakes back up. Sorry.
That hatch might be the only way out of here.
I'm sure it is.
That hatch...
How about you use it? Oh, alright.
I'll slip
That
to one
didn't.
side. I think I could actually climb up there. If I don't mind sacrificing my ladylike demeanor for a few moments. It's not like Robert's going to see anything.
He's your husband. Why do you care? Right?
It's locked.
It's locked. There we go. Oh,
Oh no, the doors!
well, you messed up. Grand
Difficult
staircase.
to imagine all this will soon be on the ocean floor.
It's a shame, actually. Oh, I just wanted to look at that because it was sparkling. I thought I could look at it. I didn't
Guess it
want to
doesn't
take
matter
it.
if I abscond with this. When merit is left, honor our rights. What an odd inscription.
When merit is left, honor our rights.
When merit...
Well, his hands are pointing short, right, long, tall.
Honor and merit revealed through time.
You already made me forget. Oh, that worked.
Ah, Mr. Tavaloris. Your cleverness never ceases to amaze.
I didn't expect that to be a secret passage. I was just looking at it. Look at all these people, completely unaware of what's happening.
On call? That just won't do.
Can I go
It's
in?
locked. It's locked. I may need to resort to using force.
Force. How do I do that? Can one of you help me break down the door to the doctor's office? Oh, that wasn't the guy's room. This is back to the elevator. All right. Oh, maybe this pineapple. Well, that did it.
That got some rather pent-up aggression out.
I bet it did. That looked fun. Got a cotton ball. Just one cotton ball. I don't know why I did that. Oh, this cabinet's still open from when I broke it. Bury spirit of the... Spirit of the... Something.
Oh my. Smells a bit like nail polish remover.
Huh. Fun.
Interesting smell. It tickles slightly.
What does that mean?
Whatever is in this bottle smells strongly of mint. Oh. Oh my. It's making me gasp for air.
That's not good.
Whatever is in this,
Mint.
it smells like camphor. Quite cleansing for the sinuses.
Camphor? Camphor. Camphor. I'm guessing the one that makes her gasp for air is the one I need. I think I'm getting it for Robert to wake him up.
Robert,
Yeah.
can you hear me?
Like ammonia no, wait, that's the other way around. That would knock you out.
You hit your head. The elevator stopped pretty suddenly. Oh, Robert, I thought I might lose you.
Don't be silly. Ah, my head is killing
I
me.
think that's the last thing you
I
need.
think I need a drink.
That's the last thing
Yeah,
you need.
see?
What
It's
more
the last
evidence
thing you
do
need.
The Titanic is in serious trouble.
What? Little electrical malfunction, that's all. I think I'll take the stairs all the same, though.
You sound a lot more
Where
sober.
are you going?
Back to the lounge. It's above decks. If you're really worried about the ship sinking, you don't want to be down here.
My
That's
mother. She's
fair,
down
actually.
in steerage.
Oh, I forgot about her. Uh-oh. 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 Yep. There it went. Ouch.
Get your hands off of me! Mom!
Just hold still. If you don't hold still, it will only get worse.
I want me mom.
What
Just
exactly are
what
you
is
doing to
going
his
on
shoe?
here?
Oh, it's you. This blighter...
Me name's George. I done told you already.
This blighter, George, was down here goofing around instead of heading above deck. One of the port boilers exploded and the steam burned his leg up a treat.
Oh dear. George, are you all right?
Cut the bladed thing off already. It's killing me.
Doctor, is he going to be okay?
Yes, he's fine. But I need to dress his wound and he won't stop squirming about like an eel.
Mom!
George, you need to calm down so the doctor can treat you. Would you like your ball game back again?
Sword me ball game.
Well, I never.
There's nothing for it, ma'am. He's in too much pain. I need you to fetch some hot water. Very hot, mind you. If I'm to dress his wounds here, I'll need to be as sanitary as possible.
Of course.
I'll also need some liniment to dull the pain, or he'll never keep still.
Liniment? I'll see what I can do.
Where am I supposed to get that exactly? I got a dustpan. You want me to hit him over the head? That'll help with the pain. Oh, and I got a bucket. Alright. Dustpan and a bucket. Emergency kit. Thing. What's in here? A flare. Why do I have
It's a
flare?
broken fuse box. It looks as if several of the connections got knocked loose. See, if I had something to bridge the gaps, I might be able to get it working again.
Why do I need fuses? Stairs. Boiler room. Oh, this is the one that exploded.
It's full of coal. I'd take some, but the chunks are jagged and rough, and I'd make quite a mess of myself.
Not really. I mean, I use charcoal all the time. But the shovel thing worked.
This
I got a
could
pile of
prove
charcoal.
useful in giving me a source of heat.
That's fair enough, I guess. Could I...
It's one of the boilers powering Titanic. This one looks as if it might still function.
Charcoal? Yeah, I figured. We're building a fire.
The room underneath must be in...
Can I fill this with water? I can fill it with water. Look how smart I am. Put the water...
cold water?
Well,
I can't do...
can't do that yet. Oh, I saw that. I saw that yet. Equipment locker. We've been in here.
disheveled desk needs a sharp mind. I have my own opinion on the matter, but perhaps I could find something useful amidst the clutter.
If that's true, I have the sharpest mind in the world. Because my desk is a wreck. I mean, perfectly neat and organized, because you wouldn't have any idea. You can't see the desk. Trust me, it's spotless.
I used to play jacks as a child. We couldn't afford much else in the way of entertainment. I'll just hold on to them.
What are you gonna do? Play jacks? Oh, liniment. Perfect. Okay. Bridge the gap. Jacks? Maybe?
Those jacks I found were metal.
Okay.
Maybe I can use them to bypass the missing
Had an
fuses.
idea. I thought that might be what was happening. There. And oh, this needs to. Oh boy. There we go. Okay, 1. So work backwards here. Wait, can I? That way, that way, that way, that way, and that way. Okay, this is working. I just go work backwards. This is how I used to solve maze games, is play them backwards.
There we are.
Oh.
Now there should be a nice steady flow of electricity.
Look at that. I'm so smart. Hi.
It's a shower of sparks. If we weren't rapidly sinking, I'd be worried about something catching fire.
Ooh, the flare. Flare? Okay, I have a lit flare now. I better run because those don't stay lit. Nope, not here. Not here. Here. Okay, and water? Hot water. And liniment! Can I take it now? Or is it... There we go. Bucket of hot water. There we go.
This will do nicely, but
Some liniment.
there we are. How do you feel now, George?
Like spitting.
Now, George, the doctor was only helping you. You need to get above deck immediately. Quit playing about down here.
Fine, but only 'cause I wanna.
My Betty always wanted a child, but cooler heads prevailed, and I'm the happier for it.
Thank you for your
Ouch.
help, Doctor. If you'll excuse me, I have to find my mother.
We are all needy children. It is the way of the world.
Ooh, nice animation. Oh boy. Okay, you are stopping the water though, right? Like that worked.
Odette! I thought I heard someone in here.
Margaret, whatever am I gonna do?
I know it's difficult. We must soldier on, I'm afraid. Don't worry, I'm sure there are enough lifeboats for
There
all of
aren't.
us.
There aren't.
No, not that.
Pardon me?
Menkow Ray, the mummy. Don't you see? It's his curse. He's visiting an ancient score, settling it once and for all the
Oh, you're
raiders who
crazy.
looted his sacred tomb.
Odette, you can't be serious.
I didn't believe it either, but they told me. They told me this would happen.
It's coincidence, Odette, and nothing more. Now please, come with me above deck. We need to get to the lifeboats.
It doesn't matter. You can't trick the ancients. We're all doomed.
You're
no
crazy.
matter what we do.
If it truly doesn't matter, then come with me.
Good
No.
point.
I will stay with Menkow Ray. I brought this fate upon us all. I will go down with
Don't be dramatic.
You are impossible. Let me have a look inside that crate.
Yeah. Invulnerable. File?
Now this looks interesting.
Yes, that's the file Invulnerable.
File.
It's said to contain the true spirit of Menkow Ray and is reported to be unbreakable.
I bet I could break it. Robert always said I had a knack for breaking
I could.
things.
You could certainly try, if the curse doesn't frighten you.
It doesn't.
Fine then.
Fine.
Fine. Fine. Fine. I remember that area from the beginning of the game.
That won't do anything. The pulleys aren't even attached to the dumbwaiter.
Well, excuse you. Jerk. I'm just looking around.
I think I need to use something here.
This? No.
The
Sort of
dumbwaiter
try.
is already as low as...
You know, she's getting very snappy with me. Oh, I got a knife. What am I gonna use the knife for? Something interesting? Something fun? Can I cut some rope? Can I stab
I
her?
need to use that.
No. Okay.
This
was worth a
looks
try.
like a good place to use something.
Oh, rope! Okay, I got some rope. Apparently that's all the rope I needed. There we go. Pull it. Oh, I see where we're going with this. Put this, and then go up and drop it. Well, that didn't sound like it
dumbwaiter
did
is up.
much.
I thought that might do it, but that file is pretty tough.
So, I need something heavier? Question mark?
Perhaps
Perhaps there's something I can use it. What exactly am I gonna do? Oh! Find potatoes. Potatoes are heavy. Are we gonna... We can fill the pot full of potatoes and drop that. Right? Yes, that's totally it. No! Come back up. That's not what I wanted. There. There. And drop it. Oh, that sounded breakable.
One vat of potatoes going down. What a racket! The file wasn't so invulnerable after all.
Tell me that's not a Rubik's
See what they were
Cube.
so intent on
I
protecting.
can't solve those. Oh. Sorry. What? Sorry. What? Oh, hold on. I think I know. It's one of those things where you have to connect. Oh. You have to connect without overlapping. I've played these and I hate them. I know these games and they're horrible. Let's see. Wait. No, if I go... No. Maybe... No. Ugh, why is this so hard? No. There. And this can go all the way around, right? Maybe. Is this actually gonna work? Oh my gosh, is this gonna work? Oh my gosh, I solved it.
Egyptians. There's a parchment inside.
Oh my
Covered
gosh,
in
I solved it.
hieroglyphs. Shame I'm not an Egyptian scholar.
I know somebody who is. That wasn't hieroglyphs. That's alright.
Odette, can you translate this for me?
You opened the file?
Yes. It was difficult, I admit, but clearly not
Not
impossible.
that difficult.
And this parchment was inside?
Yes, it was.
It says, to those who thought they captured the essence of Menkau Ray, keeper of the moon and watcher from below, know that you are fools to a man. You possess nothing more than the dressed-up corpse of a
Ironic.
chamber servant. Menkau Ray's true burial chamber
Oh yeah.
remains forever.
Oh yeah, that
hidden from
parchment
the
said
eyes
all
the
of that.
living. But
Yeah.
that means
To put it lightly, this isn't Menkau Ray after all.
the curse.
To put it lightly, poppycock.
Oh, how can I be
That was
expected
lightly?
to process 2 paradigm shifts in one day?
You aren't. Just come with me, please, Odette.
Oh. Well, okay.
That a girl.
That was a lot of time wasted. Oh yeah, definitely not sinking. We're only caving in the middle. Have I found my mother yet?
Montague, what are you doing here?
Ma'am, Robert sent me to look for you. He is worried and wishes you to join him above deck.
Have you seen my mother?
Yes. In fact, she was looking for you as well. The lines are crossed, as it were.
Oh, that's fine. We can meet them both above deck.
Beg pardon, Ma'am, but it seems this method of egress has been blocked.
However do you mean?
It's a mystery to me as well. I came down this way not 10 minutes ago, and yet it is now quite efficaciously blocked by this metal gate.
Oh, why would someone do that? That's just...
I'd almost go so far as to call it rude, Mom.
I had a better one.
Regardless, we have to find a way through this gate.
I remember
I
now.
may know someone who can help. You two stay here. I don't want us all getting lost trying to find each other again.
Hello?
Did you hear that?
It sounded like a woman screaming for help.
We must go to her aid.
Montague, while I appreciate your chivalry, please do not forget the lady in your care already.
Of course, Mom. How could I forget you?
I don't mean me, Montague. I mean Miss Duchamp.
Oh, of course. Silly of me, really.
Hey, I don't need a guardian. In fact, it could be argued that I should be the scout in this situation. Why, my experience in the plains of Hadar alone...
Odette, please. Moments ago you were under the delusion that you were cursed or drowned by a mummy.
Hurry back.
Wow. It's getting pretty intense here.
I don't know.
I don't know the code. You're right, I don't know the code.
The
Potato
voice isn't
kitchen.
coming from there.
Oh, where's the voice coming from?
Oh, is someone there?
Yes. Yannick, is that you?
Oh,
yeah?
my prayers were answered. I thought I was left here to die.
Was that you screaming?
I was singing a song of distress.
It worked.
Yes, well, there remains the matter of that fire. And my leg.
What's wrong with your leg?
I think it's broken. I was trampled by ragamuffins. I came here to find a doctor, but who knows where he's off to. I chose to take a brief respite until he returned. But I was awoken by the sound of an explosion and this fire.
Okay, I've got the picture. Let me see what I can do to help you out.
Perhaps you should enlist aid.
I'm quite capable on my own, but thanks for the vote of confidence.
No, it might be a good idea to get help, but you know, whatever. Wine cellar.
The servers here should be more careful when they uncork the wine. It seems they just let the corks lie where they fall. I can't abide that.
Yeah, it's the perfect time to go around picking up corks because you're OCD. This is the perfect time. You literally couldn't be doing anything else more useful right now. This is how you're going to dedicate your last few minutes alive. To picking up corks.
Not enough cork to build a lifeboat out of, but perhaps I'll find some use for them.
Oh.
It folds neatly into a thin plank. Quite convenient, really.
Yeah.
I don't know much about wine, but it's clear to me that these aren't in the proper order. Let's see if I can fix that.
Again with the OCD. Arrange the wine bottles in the proper... Well, what's the proper order? I'm guessing greatest to least, I guess. Why does this matter right now? Well, what's... Maybe the other way, least to greatest. What's the proper order supposed to be? And why do I care?
That looks more orderly. And look at this poor fellow down at the end. Old, almost empty, improperly stored. Surely vinegar by now. I can't stand to see him suffer. I'm taking him with me.
What? Okay, I got a bottle of vinegar, apparently. I thought it was wine. Blank paper. Oh, yawning. Don't yawn. Wait. Oh.
Now,
Wait.
I don't...
Got paper, though. Oh. There we go.
The ink made... Now there are...
I'm available to you from noon to 3, from 9 till midnight.
Ah, now the picture is complete. It reads, I am available to you from noon to 3 and from 9 till midnight.
Well, that doesn't help anybody. Wait. Got it. Got it. Noon to 3 and 9 to midnight. Oh, I'm so smart.
Solved.
I am so smart.
Mr. Tavalouros, are you...
What? Oh, hello. Sorry, just having a kip.
Are you serious? The ship is sinking.
He's accepting
How
his
can
fate.
you sleep at a time like this?
What's he supposed to do?
Nothing I can do about it, is there? Might as well face the inevitable well rested.
Mr. Tavalouros, we're trying to get above deck, but someone has locked the gate outside the mirror door at the second-class stairwell.
Yes, that was me.
Why on earth would you do that?
I didn't think there was anyone left down here. And I didn't want people coming back down for their favorite hairbrush or something equally trivial. You shouldn't be down here either, you know. Women and children first.
I'm looking for my mother.
Not a hairbrush, yet still, in a situation like this, you have to trust your mother's intelligence will guide her to the boat deck, just like yours should guide you.
I know, it's just... we didn't part on the greatest of terms.
We parted
Here's
on
the
okay
key.
terms.
Take it, and take my advice as well. Get to the boat deck post-haste.
Perhaps
Okay,
you're right.
okay.
Thank you again, Mr. Tavaloris.
Not at all. Good luck, Mrs. Ashley.
That's sad. Why am I just leaving him? Can't he come too? Stairwell. No, wait. Wait, I can unlock it.
Can't leave.
Yeah, I was gonna say I could unlock it for them. Baking soda. Oh, baking soda and vinegar. Baking soda and vinegar. Okay.
I poured the bit. Oh, that would cause the reaction I'm looking for. But if I do it now, the phone will be gone by the
Fire.
time I get to the...
Got it. Corks. I get where you're going. I get where you're going.
If I give that a good shake, the baking soda and vinegar will mix, making a right mess. I must be sure to handle this with care.
Okay. We got a fire extinguisher. I wasn't sure where we were going with that, but apparently this.
No.
That works. That doesn't work. Fire doesn't work like that.
If I just waited a little longer, the ocean would have put this fire out for me.
What? Why do you say that? Is there something wrong with the ship?
Just the
You
fact
know,
that
someone
you're
who prides
crooked
himself on his
not
foresight.
tell you that?
You possess remarkably little. The ship is sinking. Can we get out of here now, please?
Yes, of course. I mean, no, we can't. I can't even stand. My leg is in bad shape.
Can't you just lean on me?
Maybe I'd rather drown
You may get that chance.
if the
Wow.
fates dictate.
You're impossible, you know that. Let me see if I can cobble together some sort of crutch or splint.
He would rather drown than lean on me? Is he that prideful? Maybe I should let him. Okay, I got a stick. I saw something glittery. Wine cellar.
This ivy looks real, but it's actually made of cloth and wire.
That's cool. I got some ivy. Oh, maybe I can make a cast out of that. Like this. Okay, and stick.
No.
Come on. Yeah. And wrap.
At
There you go.
last, we must make haste.
Yeah, that leg doesn't look broken.
By the way, you're welcome.
I shall thank you properly once we are safely above deck.
Fair enough. Wait, why is that glittering? Oh, okay.
It's tightly locked.
No, it doesn't. There you go. 1:45 a.m. Oh boy. The chaos. Uh-oh. That's not good. Oh yeah. Definitely not good. Not good.
Mrs. Ashley, I'm glad to see you are all right.
Oh, you
When I
took your
saw
hat
your
off.
husband come by without you a few moments ago, it was cause for concern.
You saw my husband? When?
Minutes ago, he headed towards the fore of the ship with much intent. He seemed upset.
Well, doesn't he have reason to be? Things like this aren't supposed to happen.
That may be, but in Venice we have a saying. The river will always win because it is patient.
I haven't the slightest idea what you're talking about.
It is pointless to fight the current, Mrs. Ashley. We must embrace the flow.
Have you been talking to Yannick?
Now there is a forward thinker.
I can't waste time talking about this. How about my mother? Have you seen my mother?
Madam, there have been many people coming through this way, and much tumult besides. In any case, I've never even met your mother.
Loud, insistent, convinced she's always right?
Ah, she went aft about 10 minutes ago.
Thank you, Vincent.
Be safe, ma'am.
Okay, you apparently know who my mother is. Just by that description, I guess. Where am I going? Gymnasium.
George? What are you doing here?
Are you dumb?
Punching!
We're dying.
Yes, I can see that. You do that well. But you need to get to a lifeboat. This isn't the time to play.
They wouldn't let me in here before. Now they said stay here.
What? Someone told you to stay here? Who was that?
Man in them shippy clothes. Said another skip would be coming for me.
When did this happen?
couple minutes ago. Fine by me, I says. I'm punching.
This won't do at all. I must tell one of the crew.
Alright. Why is he in here?
Mother!
First oh, hi.
I've been searching for you. Where have you been?
I've been searching for you. I've been up and down the decks.
But it doesn't matter now. What happened here?
There was a terrible explosion. It knocked me flat on the ground. When I got up, all this oil was flowing from the chimney.
It's just oil.
Whatever it is, I can't cross it. It takes me overboard.
Jump.
Don't you try either, dear. Save
What?
yourself.
It's
stay
just
there, Mother.
oil.
I'll be back.
I'm not going anywhere.
It's just oil. You could jump.
Oil's hot. I'm not going.
Okay, it might be hot. Oh, burlap sack. Okay. Can I... No. Alright.
That oil's hot.
Hot oil, but I could just jump. That would make sense.
I don't think you
Oh, Robert.
understand what I'm offering you here.
And I've told you, Mr. Ashley, I have equal concern for all passengers aboard. I cannot single out any person.
What about women? What about children? They are singled out, aren't they?
Well, of course, but that is different.
My wife is in a delicate condition. You would have her be without her sole source of support?
Your wife is... I did not know that, Mr. Ashley. I suppose congratulations would be in order were the circumstances otherwise.
What's the point? You've as much as said it yourself. We are sinking. We don't have enough lifeboats. We might as well dive in the water right now and make a swim for it.
Now, Mr. Ashley, I know you're upset, but
I'd just as soon not hear anymore. What's all that poppycock about me being in a delicate condition? I'm not with child. Am I?
I get the feeling you would know. Before he knew, at least. I mean, right? Like, she would know before he knew. Yeah, he's just manipulating the captain here, not
Ma'am,
pregnant.
you shouldn't be up here. You should be in a lifeboat.
And what about you?
My duty is my duty, ma'am. I will not leave the ship while passengers are still aboard.
You haven't seen my husband, have you?
Mr. Ashley? No,
He's
I
in
haven't.
the
Not for some
captain's
time.
quarters.
If you do see him, please tell him I'm looking for him.
I will do that,
He's
ma'am.
in the captain's quarters.
Yes?
I wish you'd never found your boarding pass.
Wouldn't you have let me board anyway?
No, ma'am. I would have turned you away. But I can assure you, I wouldn't have enjoyed it.
Thank you, Thomas.
You should get to a lifeboat as soon as possible.
That's
Good luck,
sad.
Mrs. Ashley.
Good luck to you as well,
Stop! It's so sad. I'm
Please,
sorry.
Mrs. Ashley.
I think I needed to actually knock on that door.
Thomas. Robert? Is that you in there? Captain, I don't think they can hear me above their arguing. Either that or they are choosing to ignore me.
Could be either. He probably wouldn't ignore you, though. I don't think so. Hey, you guys are all still standing here. Is there a reason? Oh, I needed to find a crew member to talk about, you know
Mrs.
who.
Ashley.
I know, lifeboats. But there's
Boy,
a child
yeah,
in the gymnasium
child.
and he won't leave. He said he was told to wait in the gym until a crew member came to get him.
A child?
8 at most.
Blast. I'd best fetch him. Please, don't disturb the captain while I'm
I
gone.
would never do
He's in
such
his sitting
thing.
room trying to strategize a way out of this mess.
Yes, that would be best.
Oh, I won't touch a
Maybe
thing.
I can disable the flow of oil to the aft funnel.
What? Disable the flow of oil. What am I doing?
My knack for breaking things is unrivaled.
Okay, apparently I did it, and I didn't even
These
know I
keys
did
must
it.
have fallen from their pegs when Titanic lurched. I'm sure I could find a use for at least one of them.
Find 10 keys. Alright. Yeah, they definitely fell like this. Oh, one more. There it is. Alright, a
Now,
bunch
if
of
I
keys.
only knew where any of these keys went.
If I only knew where any of these keys went. Probably the captain's quarters, if I had a guess.
These pegs once had keys hanging.
Yeah.
How am I going to match these?
I wonder. I mean, it's not like there's exact outlines of each key. Yeah. Yeah. Cool. 3, and a C, and kind of like a bird beak. This one's a cross. This one, I have no idea what that is. This one, I don't know. Kind of like that. T. And this one's a U, kinda. And I don't know what that is either. Key to the captain's sitting room.
It would seem disturbing the captain is my destiny.
I guess so, you liar. Alright, let's go disturb the captain.
Margaret, what are you doing in here?
Mrs. Ashley, you should be in a lifeboat.
I should ask the both of you what you're doing in here.
The captain and I were just having a discussion about ship's policy. Tedious stuff.
I'm not a fool,
Lies.
Robert.
Of course not. Look, Margaret, the situation on board is grave.
You think I don't know that? I've known that for ages. I tried to tell you, but you were too busy downing drinks to listen.
If you'll both excuse me, I have duties to attend to.
Margaret, please. Now is not the time.
Well, you're right about that, at least. Meet me at the grand staircase. I'll join you there momentarily. We can discuss this further then.
Yes, all right.
Anything in here I need? No? Okay, I got Robert. Oh, but I turned off the thing. I can go find my mother, right? Sack. Come on. How do I... What do I need?
I could stand to vent a little aggression.
Okay, there's time for this, definitely.
I don't know my own strength. Say, I didn't know they filled these things with sand.
What do you think they filled them with?
Can't get enough sand to be of any use.
Oh, bag of sand. Sandbag.
It's no perk.
Okay, no, I got you. It's kind of like sand on ice.
Just fritting the path like winters in Somerset.
Exactly.
Oh, me darling girl.
Mother, I need you to stop running about the ship. We need to organize and get into a lifeboat as soon as possible.
Oh, I agree, but
No buts, no excepts. Now please just do as I say, Mother. Get to the grand staircase and stay there. I'll meet you there soon.
if I must.
There. Okay, they're both at the grand staircase
At
now.
last, I have you both in the same place at the same time.
Is that really such a feat?
You don't want to know. I'm just glad we're together. We need to get to a lifeboat immediately.
Margaret, I hate to rain on your parade, but I don't think it's quite that simple.
And just how would you know that, Mother?
Actually, Margaret, dear, I must agree with your mother.
What?
Well, getting lifeboats is a grand idea, but we all know there are far more people aboard than boats.
And?
And we need an edge. We can't just hope to be lucky. I have quite a repository of cash in my room. It might just mean the difference between a spot on a boat and a spot on the sea floor.
Oh, no, you don't.
And I need to retrieve my heart medication, or I could die either way.
What? You mean we have to go all the way down to steerage?
It isn't in steerage.
Well, where is it then?
In the hospital. They wouldn't let me carry it with me. Said I might blow myself up with it.
Blow yourself up? What are you on about?
It's nitroglycerin. Can you believe modern medicine? The same stuff used in dynamite is the only thing keeping me alive.
Well, we don't have time to do both. We have to split up. I'll come with one of you.
Which one?
You're gonna make me choose? Either I go with Robert, my mother has a better chance of getting into the lifeboat alone, being a woman. Perhaps my present will help increase your odds, or I'll go with Mother. Robert is capable of taking care of himself, and I'm not so sure you are. Hang on. I have to look at this for a second. Hold on, I need to think. Oh boy. Oh boy. My mother is a strong, capable, determined woman, but she needs her heart medication, or she could die. On the other hand, Robert has been drinking. He's drunk, and he's a guy, so he doesn't have as much chance to get on a lifeboat. But if he's with me, maybe he has more of a chance of surviving. Can I save the game? Like, can I save? Can I please save this game? No, I can't, can I? Oh my gosh, I need to choose. It's literally between him and my mother. Do I save Robert or my mother? Look. Look. You can't do this. You can't do this to me. My mother is a strong, capable, determined woman. I have to believe, even though she needs her heart medication, she is far more capable than a man drunk wandering around the ship. Yeah. I have faith in Mother. I'm going with him because I think he needs my help more than she does. That's my logic here, is I think he needs my help. So I'll go with him.
I'll come with you, Robert. Mother has a much better chance of getting into a lifeboat alone being a woman. Perhaps my presence will increase your odds.
That's likely true. So it's settled. Bye, Margaret. I love you.
I love you too, Mother. Get to a boat, quickly.
2 a.m. I hope I made the right
I'll
choice,
wait
but
out
it's
here,
the only one I
Robert.
can make.
Don't be long.
Of course, this shouldn't take a second. Wait. What? Why? Why is the door to my cabin locked?
You didn't lock it?
No.
Maybe one of the staff closed it to prevent people coming back to their rooms.
That's brilliant. My only hope of survival lies behind that blasted door.
Break the door
Calm
down.
down, Robert. I'll see what I can do.
Break the door down. You're a guy. Come on. I broke it off with a pineapple thing. There's an axe.
That axe. I'll need to find a way to break the glass.
Or open it. There has a latch on it. Oh, I have a hose now. Oh. Can I, like, swoosh whoosh? I got the axe. Okay, I got the axe. Well, let's go break the door down.
Now where did Robert get off to?
Where...
Nobody's answering.
Where's...
Thomas!
Margaret, I mean, Mrs. Ashley, why aren't you in
Hello.
a boat yet?
I need to get into my husband's stateroom.
Good luck with that. They're locking all the doors as they clear people out.
I have an
You
axe.
don't want anyone going back after a trinket.
It's no trinket I'm after. Do you have the key to my husband's stateroom?
Me? No, I was in charge of staff rooms only. I have the key to the galley.
Can I have it?
Oh, well, I suppose so. Peckish, are you? Might be a good idea to grab a bite. Have to keep your energy up. Here you go.
Thank
Not
you, Thomas.
Don't
I
take
don't know
long,
how
Mrs. Ashley.
helpful that is, but okay, thank you. You're very helpful. Stop calling me Margaret, because that's kind of awkward.
Key, meet door.
Key meat door. Wow, it's flooded.
What a sorry state the kitchen is in. It looks like a tornado's been
Why
through
do you
here.
care? Where
I
did
think
Robert
I'll hold on to
go?
this particular knife. It looks handy in a pinch.
What am I gonna do with it? Alright, I got a knife. Can I break the door down?
A tad
Wow.
unconventional, but you must admit it got the job done.
Okay,
Place is
psycho.
falling apart.
Yes, it is. You've got fire and water in the same
I
room.
can't do that.
Burn my entire arm. What are you trying to reach?
That's the lockbox where Robert keeps his money. But without the key, I'll need to find another way to open it.
Break it. I have an axe in the other room. I did. The mirror's broken. Can I go back down to Mr. Blah Blah Blah? I need something. Not entirely sure what I need. The music's getting intense. Is there something? Can I have rope?
No.
I don't need rope. Yeah, there's no rush here. It's not like the ship is sinking. It's not like I'm quickly running out of time. There's gotta be something in this room. Water.
I can't.
Burn your entire arm. I need to get that water there.
That's.
Wait, knife to open the box. No. Because you couldn't just pry it open. I don't know what I'm doing. Stop. I need to get this water there. Just splash it. I'm missing something. I need to think. Cut
I
the
can't do that.
hose.
This knife
Oh.
will cut through just about anything. I'll just pocket the nozzle.
Why did I want the nozzle? What do I do with a nozzle? Oh, the pipe. Now it's a hose.
The jet of water doused the fire.
Good job. Can I grab whatever I needed?
Still
A
a bit
poker.
warm.
Still a bit warm. Do I use the poker to break it open?
I was able to pry open the lockbox, but the force has thrown
I
the
don't know.
banknotes all over the room.
Well, be a little more careful. I don't know why you needed money anyway. You're sinking. You don't really need money when you're sinking. Do you need all 10 bills? Do you really need all 10? Where's... There it is. Wad of cash. Well, good for you.
Robert,
There you
where have
are.
you been?
You disappeared. I thought you came back up here, but I couldn't find you anywhere. Did you find my money?
Yes, it was in your room.
Well, let's have it.
There you are.
It's all that was in there.
Excellent. This should do the trick.
Mrs. Ashley, there's a boat with a space that needs filling. You'd best step on over to the threshold.
What about my husband, Robert?
Women and children first, ma'am.
Don't you worry, Margie. Go on ahead. Young Thomas and I are going to have a little chat.
Are you sure, Robert?
I've talked my way out of worse. Don't give it another thought. Just stay
I
warm.
feel like this
I
isn't
will,
gonna work.
Please stay safe, Robert. I couldn't live without you.
Nor are you, my dear. Now get going. They won't hold that place for you forever.
Oh, my mother didn't make it, did she?
See you soon, Mrs. Ashley.
Where's my mother? She didn't make it. She didn't make it, did she? I helped the wrong person. He
As I
didn't need
looked
my
back
help.
at Titanic, her
He
bow
didn't need my
pitched
help.
impossibly skyward, I reflected on the choices I'd made. Not just those of the past few days, but throughout all my years. This tragedy had taught me one fact
Oh,
beyond any
Robert.
other. I needed a powerful husband
Okay.
to lift me from my meager
He lived.
beginnings into something grander. It was all I wanted in life. If my mother truly wished for nothing but my happiness,
Is she
would
alive?
respect my decisions. She would cease meddling in my marriage. Robert had our entire lives planned out, and if Titanic couldn't end those plans, neither could my
We all
mother.
lived.
I loved her. I truly did. But she was part of my past. Robert was my future. After
We
we
all
arrived
lived.
safely in America, I would insist she take the next steamer home. I had plenty of family in the New World. I had Robert. And I had my newly christened sisterhood. Those who survived. We lucky passengers aboard Titanic were forever bound to one another by those harrowing
Oh, is that
hours
George?
at sea. I knew that if I ever happened upon any of them, even after many years had passed, something in their eyes would allow me to recognize them on sight. We all carried the burden of those who slipped beneath the freezing waves that night, under a canopy of stars, in the
Thomas.
dying light of the flickering distress flare. There, shivering in those lifeboats, our eyes transfixed by the horror before us, we were attending a mass funeral for those who were not yet dead. It was our lot to remember them to the rest of the world.
Well, that was sad, but... Oh my gosh! I saved Robert and my mother. Apparently I made the right choice. My mother was capable. She made it out by herself. Robert bargained his way onto the ship with me. And Thomas, the crew member, made it to a ship too. And because the Indian guy, I helped him with his leg, he's there. And Georgie's there, and Odette's there. I think I saved everybody. Right? Oh my gosh, did I actually get the good ending? I mean, that's not good because too many people died. Like, too many people died. But I saved all the main characters. I get the feeling if I had gone with my mother, maybe he wouldn't have made it, or maybe if I had made different choices, somebody else wouldn't have made it, but I think we all made it out. Oh my gosh, did I get the good ending? Oh, I'm so happy. Everybody lived. All the main characters lived. I mean, not even half the people lived. But, wow, this actually turned out better than I expected. Alright, so I guess that's the end. So, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye!